Oh man, it sucks. I hope, yeah, because he was just trying to make a wide turn.
Well, I was in the Navy for 17 years, explosive ordnance disposal.
Well, I don't know if we're picking up someone from jail or what we're doing here, but looks like we got Scott. Everybody else is kind of hanging out here too. Hey, what's going on, Scott?
Not much, just getting out of jail.
There you go. What'd you get put in for? Hanging out at the QT? What happened?
Well, I was sitting in the parking lot, minding my own business.
Yeah. You let Lucy.
Look what I got.
What'd you get? What? Another one?
No, that's the first one.
Oh, okay. Good job, dude. Well, 3 days of school left and your hair is insane. I love it. And there's a cat over there.
Where's my hair? Oh, yeah. Where's the cat?
Grab a look behind you.
He's over there.
Cold one today, so stay warm.
There he is. He's right here now.
There he goes.
Let's go look at Lucy.
Ooh.
Lucy.
Oh, Lucy, Lucy. All right, boys. Only 3 days of school left, okay? So it'll be awesome. You're welcome.
Only 3 more days of school.
And then we get to hang out with you at home for over a week. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do with the three crazies? I like your outfit, Mom.
Guess what we're gonna do with you?
You're like plaided up.
Guess what you guys are gonna do?
What?
Do this.
Yeah, we are gonna do that in our head with you guys. All right, have a fun second day. I love you. Give me hugs. Have a hug, Josh. Oh, I love it. Oh, you did give me the socks. My goodness, it is another cold one today. Whew, I dug up all that crabgrass yesterday. Oof, man, not easy, not a fun thing. And I got even more to do in the backyard. So, whew, crisp. I can't wait to see how cold it is inside this van. But we're getting a little bit late start today. About 8 a.m., 8:30, 8:15, something like that. There you go. What is it saying today? Ooh, crispy. Turn that off, please. Turn that off. My goodness. 34 degrees. Woo. T-Dub said it was 30 degrees this morning. All right, we're getting up there a little bit. Let's go Uber and check the load boards right about now. So let's look at those loads. Right here in the middle, Truck Smarter. Completely free load board, which load boards should all be free. Shouldn't have to pay for anything. And every one of these loads is also factorable, 100% guaranteed. So don't have to worry about chasing down a low credit rating or never getting paid on a load, which is a big problem in this industry. Oh, wow, $1,000. Yikes. A little about $1,500 light on that one. The $1,550, they offered me that last night on that other one. But 24 is the lowest we do that one for. Arkansas, still got the gold solar panels up. West Palm for more. That one's been up for a while. It's been up to $1,800 listed. Virginia, wow, it's a little light on the 700 there. Everything is just not where it needs to be to make a profit with a one truck operation. Maybe for a fleet or I don't know, but the mega carriers are gonna have to pick up this stuff if they want to move it. And then when the capacity, so right now it's just not enough loads for how many trucks are out here, so the big mega carriers can cover everything, and they're just throwing out the stuff that typically their drivers don't want to go to, or it doesn't make sense to their route, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, there's just not enough. There's too many trucks, not enough loads. Fletcher to Marion, PA, Iowa, PA, $9.95. Wow. Silva, I think I know. Oh yeah, it's way up there, way up in the mountains. It's about as much deadhead as you got in the load. And for $500, yikes. Got two of them though. All right, getting high on that deadhead now. Yeah, looks like Tuesday's worse than Monday, so we will keep looking and see what happens. Okay, our first ride was about 2 miles away, and it's $100. We're going to Columbia. Let's go. Very rare to see this weigh station open, so I had to record it. It's always closed. So they'll have like one truck in there sometimes, but we're pulling over all these guys with all this framing for houses. Yeah, it's always closed. I mean, it's a lot of somebody there, but they rarely have it open. So Tuesday morning.
You gotta check in.
Yeah, if you have a thing called pre-pass, but like this one doesn't have the sensors. It'll have like a couple sensors on the road before you get to it, and it'll say bypass. That one doesn't, so everybody goes in. Everybody's got to stop in there, so they're doing checks today. There you go. Pretty crazy the weigh station is open today. Everybody's getting pulled in. I actually just left her right now. She's getting some copies made at FedEx. The old Del Taco that used to be right here, if you guys know me, I used to go there all the time. It is still Taco Bell, and not turned back into Del Taco. They switched it from Del Taco to Taco Bell. But we need fuel, so I told her, hey, I'll be right back. I just got to grab a little bit because we have like 5 miles to empty, but I knew I was going to make it here, but I'd rather not waste her time, so there's one right here. Put some gallons in, but when I was coming up from Greenville to Columbia, exit 276, or never mind, just 76, is a Love's, and they advertise 277 for fuel, so I don't know. And Coyote Logistics just called me, so I don't think I've been on any of their loads, but I was looking at their board yesterday, and they can kind of tell that. So I'll see what they're talking about, but they might have just been calling to see if I wanted any loads. But looking at their board last night, they had nothing, nada. So let's get some fuel in this good old girl. We're here. She's only going another 10 miles from here, but she had 2 stops, so she added that stop afterwards, but that's fine. It's all good. Got work down here a little bit and then kind of head back up. Keep checking load boards, but those loads this morning, whew, there's nothing. It's worse than yesterday. So maybe they're adding some loads. I'll check right now, and we'll go back and get Kiana, K-I-E-A-N-N-A, Kiana. Take her. Where's she going? She's going a little bit further down, 26. Kind of right into downtown Columbia, so right where the campus is for the college. So maybe I'll work some of the college, and then see what time I'm going to head back towards the house. So we just put $30.30. I tried to stop right at 30, but I missed it. $30.30 in, so that makes our total for the week $83 because we did $53 last time, and that was $2.17 a gallon, or $3.17 a gallon. So higher than what I have back in Greenville, because back in Greenville we have what, like $3.11 a gallon right now. It's $3.12 when I filled up at $53. So alrighty, let's go back to FedEx. And she should be done with her copy soon. Then we can take her to the rest of her trip and see what the day holds. But I haven't checked loads yet. I'll do it right now. I just want to make sure I get back to where she's at. Because she's like, just make sure you come back for me. I'm like, I'll come back. I ain't gonna leave you. She's also a fellow Uber driver. She's been doing it for 4 years, but she has a Nissan Versa, and her transmission just went out, so she's getting that repaired. But she does it full time, and she says, yeah, I can make $1,200 to $1,500 a week if I hustle real hard. And I said, yeah. Can definitely do that, because we've done a $1,200 week for 4 days, and we've done a $1,560 week in 5 days. So if the loads don't look any better than they're looking right now, we might be Ubering the whole week, but praying that something needs to move, and we can get a nice run down to Florida or up to Tennessee or out to Georgia or Mississippi or Alabama, anywhere. So, but right now, let's get back to picking up our ride. Oh yeah, and can't really see it through the trees, but Taco Bell's right there. Rest in peace, Del Taco. Rest in peace. Okay, so I just did check the Coyote board right here. Little screenshot. They only had 3 loads. Pretty bad on every one of their rates. But then he had, this is the email he sent me, and he said, hey, he was calling about that $2.15 mile load, or mile load. And then I went and checked on it again in the Coyote app, and it was gone. So I pray nobody took that for $795, but that's the market we're in right now. But it said it was already gone, so that's why they called it out. Maybe that was, I'm sure they hopefully booked it for more than that. Hopefully at least $1,200, $1,400. And that's why they were calling, because they needed to move it today. And so maybe that's a sign of better things to come. They need to start moving stuff, but how many loads are on the board is not a good sign. So yeah, we'll keep looking, but just to check Truck Smarter again right now, and there's not much more out there. Nothing at all, actually. So we're going to continue to Uber. They're almost done. I can see them checking out. we'll get them dropped off and we'll keep checking the board. What a beautiful building. We just dropped her off at the Human Services building. Got a couple other little rides around Columbia, and I think we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. Probably till about 2 or 3 and then head back home. But of course, we've been bidding on that JB Hunt load going down to Winter Haven for 8 a.m. delivery. And they finally came up to 1,600 from, what were they at before? 1,550, but 24 is what we'll take that for. So we'll see if it picks up till 6 o'clock, but that's a tight window if you're gonna pick up at 6 and deliver at 8 a.m. So we'll see what we get, but it doesn't look great for the freight market industry. But Columbia is pretty dang good for Uber, so we'll see what a Tuesday looks like down here, and then we'll head back to Greenville. In my first couple of years Uber driving, or Uber Freight, driving the Volvo, I would deliver beer loads from Anheuser-Busch down there in Jacksonville up to Columbia. It was like 600 bucks. That was heavy. They'd max you out, but I would deliver right here on the left, and the stadium's right here on the right for University of South Carolina, Columbia, the Gamecocks. So it was pretty cool. I spent the night there. I would come all the way here. There's a Love's and a TA right back there on 77. And I would either stay right there if they had room at that TA, or because the Love's is always packed, or I would come park on the street down here, and they would be early morning deliveries, like 6:30 in the morning. So memories. And now we're picking up Mike. He's right here by the stadium. It's about 12 noon. Couple 2-3 more hours. It's a lot of short rides. I'm just praying there's like a Greenville ride. That would be awesome if there was somebody going back to Greenville, but we'll see. We'll see if that fruitions. In the meantime, let's pick up Mike right past the football stadium. Okay, we headed out of Columbia early. It just seemed like there was a bunch of $5, $6 little short ones. Said I want to get back towards the house before traffic gets any worse. And a ride took me right by the 20, so I said, let's do it. So we headed home. We did go pick up Billy. Billy was almost legally blind, and he was right off the exit. And you can, for Uber, you can set like your destination of where you want to go. So I set it back towards the house, and said, let's roll. And it's this price. Oh wow, it still is too. It was $2.77 this morning, so they raised it 2 cents. But that's the cheapest I've seen anywhere. So we're gonna fuel up here at Love's, of all things. Cheapest I saw in Columbia was $2.95, and then right around my house it's like $3.09 was the cheapest I saw. So good old Love's for the win. I'm also a little hungry, so probably get a chicken sandwich at McDonald's. But $2.79, nice job, Newberry, South Carolina. Let's do it. Let's fill up the van. I think everybody else has the same idea. We must have got a good discount from the refinery this week. Alrighty, diesel, everything. Let's fill her up, and then yeah, just get back towards the house. Probably just go home for a couple hours during the rush hour time, and then go back out tonight for Uber because the loads are horrible. $700 for tomorrow, going from Greenville all the way to Jacksonville. So I bid on that one with Coyote, and they declined it right away. So, all right, let's see what we can fill up at. Okay, another $35. There we go. At $2.79. Well, appreciate it, Loves, for inexpensive fuel and a chicken sandwich. So there's some nice jakes, you can hear them. Let's get back to Greenville now. And before I start out, Coyote just emailed me, a guy named Cam Ajani, K-A-M-A-J-A-N-I. Said, hey, do you have capacity for this load? Which is that's Jacksonville load for tomorrow, because it's a straight through. It picks up between 7 and 8 in Greenville, straight through to Jacksonville by 5. I said, yeah, I do, but my offer is $1,600, and he says it pays $750. I said, no thanks, man, sorry. Somebody else might pull that for you, but I hope not. So let's go back to Greenville, continue to Uber. Okay, I just dropped off the sweetest old lady. I came home and I was gonna just stop and go back home. But right as I got home, I got a nice ride, Surge. That Honda Accord's seen better days, but 316, that was her address. That is awesome. Just the sweetest old lady. She was just going for a doctor checkup. I think she might have a little bit of, what's it called? Dementia. She asked me where I lived 3 times and just different stuff, but it was like spaced out. But she was all there. She was, she knew what was going on. She was talking about her neighbors and talking about the economy and the banks closing and all this stuff and inflation hitting people. So maybe just a little bit of early dementia, which is a heck of a thing. My grandma had it, but beautiful soul, love her. So Judy, have a great day. It's awesome meeting you today. I'm glad I picked up your ride. Right, it's the picked her up from the hospital right in front of my house, the Prisma Health. So, all right, we got another ride now. We got Alex. He's a XL and he's coming right back down here, but he's up a bit, so he's kind of up by Malden. There's traffic right now, but I kind of don't want to be late nighting it tonight, so I think I'm going to run my clock out. I can kind of take the back way right here. But yeah, Judy, great, awesome meeting you. And let's head back on up to get Alex and bring him back down here. So we got Alex here, guys, and he needed the XL because the military wants him to come down to Columbia next week and prove he doesn't have a leg anymore. So tell me a little about your service, man.
Well, I was in the Navy for 17 years, explosive ordnance disposal.
Okay.
Been around Afghanistan, Iraq, multiple tours in both those. Did demining operations in Kosovo, Liberia, Germany, Kuwait.
Well, thank you for your service, man. That's been all over. That's a high risk job, though, for sure, right?
Oh yeah.
Whew. So, what happened in that one?
Well, I had faulty minesweeping equipment.
Nice.
They had a sailor that thought playing World of Warcraft was more important than doing his job.
Nice.
Instead, I stepped over probably about 2 or 3 of them before that one went off.
Yeah, well, you're lucky to still be here, but we appreciate your service, man. That's crazy. And the VA lost your $13,000 prosthetic, right?
Yeah, they lost that, and now they've recalled my new one. If I send it back, I'll get it back sometime in 2025.
It's like, I'll take what you got.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take the bus.
Whatever you got. Jeez. Well, appreciate your service, Alex.
No
Let's talk with you. There's some good protect. We got a little issue right here. Looks like he took that car out.
Oh, shit.
That is a bad day for your CDL. I pushed him.
Ooh, yeah. You know, I'm really hoping, really hoping that was that one guy that did it, but you know what? It probably just...
I don't know if the car cut underneath him or what. Yeah. That sucks.
Ooh, fuck. You can hang.
Can I make it through here?
Yeah,
I don't know if we can. Oh man, it sucks. I hope, yeah, because he was just trying to make a wide turn. I'm guaranteed that car shot out from under him. T's and P's. Yeah.
I had a guy go under a Humvee once.
Really?
Yeah, he hit it going about 100 miles an hour.
Jeez.
He's in a Lotus. I mean, it decapitated him.
Oh man. Well.
The worst part is the military actually sent the build or repair of the Humvee to his parents, and I felt so bad for him.
What? It's a military grade diesel vehicle.
Well, it's a communications Humvee.
Oh,
so it had like $500,000 worth of equipment in it. When he hit it, we're like, dude, that's gonna be so expensive.
Not okay, man.
I could be, man, what's a horrible thing to hit? And they're like, yeah, he died. I'm like, oh.
Well.
His dad owned the Lotus dealership.
Oh, so he was just test driving.
No, he wasn't supposed to be in the car.
Oh, jeez.
He should be able to make the next left turn.
Okay, we're all there going. All right. I gotta say, God blessed me with 2 amazing rides. Judy put it on my heart to just kind of be a better person. How much cheer she had, which I try to be the best person I can every day. But man, and then right there just makes you grateful and thankful for life. Alex, man, I appreciate your service. I told him how much I appreciate everything about him. He's just got a good wit about him. He's got a good, kind. That's cool of me. I shook his hand and thanked him for his service again. 17 years in when that happened, and it was all because of one person not checking the equipment. They had 3 of them that were not working at all, and that was one was in his hand. So he said he stepped over like 2 or 3 of them before he found the old one that took him out. And they said it was only about that big, little saucers that were USSR, or they're still used today. They're being used in Ukraine right now, so crazy. And I can't believe that truck, guys, we're gonna drive by it again right now, but that's one thing when you get your CDL, guys, always check again in your right mirror. I know you're looking for traffic, but always keep that right side. But he was probably turned at an angle where he couldn't, his mirror might not have been able to see. I always use those little circle mirrors too, and just try and see if any object shoots in there, but that's totally that person's fault for trying to shoot inside of that truck. They should never have done that, because that's a bad day for him now. Man, that's horrible. All right, we came out a different way now. So I'm gonna try and get out of here and get towards the house now. Oh, I still got to complete his ride. Dang it. I was talking to him and I forgot to complete it. 5 stars for sure. Nice meeting you, man. All right. Let's get back towards the house. Okay, so that truck's actually behind me. I came out the other way and it's still there blocking 2 lanes. So, man, the police aren't even on the scene yet. So we picked up another load, another ride. Got Jeremy now in XL. Yeah, if you're a CDL holder, guys, really making wide turns like that, really check, because these 4-wheelers, they call cars 4-wheelers. I never call them 4-wheelers till I became a truck driver, but like personal vehicles are 4-wheelers, and they'll come out of nowhere, especially in some cities where people don't drive so good, like places of Florida. But South Carolina, that lady just took the advantage of cutting in on him. I don't know if she thought he was going left on a only right turn, but it's unfortunate. I'm praying for him, and I pray that outcome is good for him, because it looks like he was just delivering at that Publix and heading on out. But man, especially during busy times of traffic, it's kind of hard. So T's and P's for him. And Alex, thanks again for your service, man. Ooh, it is windy out here, but since we had a ride to the service department of Chevrolet, dropping off a lady and her 3 awesome kids, I figured we'd check out what they got in the showroom. All right. Brickyard. Old Corvette. Oh, they still got that beautiful Impala. I love it. Another vet, new vet. And it's a HHR kind of, or SSR kind of a day out here. And an HHR. Of course, it's probably the SS. Yes, it is. Yeah, they got them all. Is that a ZR1? Old Corvette? No, it's just a... Look how great condition that is. My goodness. Beautiful. Any Z06s come through yet?
I got the one in the middle there, so.
Oh, that's a Z06?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I think we got a blue one in service that is already sold.
Already sold too? Awesome.
And we got an orange regular vet that just came in yesterday, so that too.
Nice. But this is Z06. Woo.
Yeah.
Beautiful, guys. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, and they cover up the motor. I thought it would still have the glass plate. There's that beautiful, what, 648 horsepower, 668 horsepower, something like that. A nice handprint already. What was the price on it? Sure, it went for a little bit more than that, but hey. Oh, yeah. Man. Is it staying local in Greenville, you think? Is it staying in Greenville? The buyer? Don't know? That's pretty. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that's what they got in here today. And, of course, the old, what's that, a 55? Man, that's pretty. Pretty color. I don't know where the door handles were on these ones. Was it just a reach inside kind of thing? Has that ball? Guess that's how you did it. Then you had the shifter. Man, that's pretty. All right, let's get back to Ubering and get back to these kids. And on the way out, there's that pretty Prowler. So that one must be for sale. Such a cool looking car. That was like the staple color also. But not that much power. I know somebody commented, like, put a Hellcat in there. I don't think it would fit. Probably stick out the sides, but hey, you could try. All right, let's get back out of here. But we have traffic galore right now, so we're gonna try and avoid 85 and it's called 276, just to get oh, there's got a Shelby there too. Get back towards the house. Okay, we made it to the QT. Thank you all you guys who make T-Dubs feel so special. Check her out right here with what you guys sent her for her birthday.
So I just checked the P.O. box and I just got the cutest birthday card I think I've ever seen. Gigi's over here and she gave it to Kai Kai. Look at this. It says, I hope your birthday is something to talk about. Really something to talk about. And then on the inside it says, celebrate like there's no tamale. It's so cute. Thank you so much from Brian and Michelle. And they actually also sent me a $25 gift certificate for Starbucks. Thank you guys so much. Like this, hi, like literally the best card ever. Thank you so much. Also inside here are some iPhone and iPad chargers from Simmer. Thank you so much. How sweet is it to always get these cute little sweet gifts? I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much.
Truly appreciate all that. That's awesome. Thank you so much. We could always use some more charge cords, and thanks for the Starbucks gift cards. I'm gonna refresh here. Turn the app off for a little bit, just let the traffic cool down. And then also check it out what the boys are doing right here. I wanted to get home and see them, but I think I'm just gonna run this clock out and get an early night tonight instead of being out till midnight. But with that happening, I'm missing that movie night. Check it out.
After a day at the park, or after a day of school, the park and the hot tub, we're doing a movie night with a charcuterie board of snacks.
I'm Marco. I'm the king of the food.
And we're watching SpongeBob. This one I've never seen before though. It's like sponge out of water.
Hi, it's me.
Whoop.
And that is awesome, but also sad that I can't be there. And if you look right here on the right, Coyote put back up both those loads that they said were covered. They put the one up that they had 750 all in. That's up for 900 now. But they won't let me bid on it again. So I emailed the guy and said, hey man, I'll do that for 1600. I can be there in the morning, straight through. And then they have the other one up again from Anderson. And then RXO also has one open going to Spartanburg. So we'll see if any of that fruitions. But for $900, no, not happening. Needs to be at least $1,500 to go to Jacksonville. Yeah, okay, well, let's get back to Ubering. We got 3 hours and 45 minutes left on our driving clock. Probably shouldn't have drove back with the app on from Columbia, but hey, I did. And then I only need to make about $70 more to have my $300 quota for the day. So we'll try and do that in the good old red rim van. Change of plans. Looks like I will be able to see movie night, at least the end of it. That ride that I got, the next one was the $21 ride, right down to the factory, which is right by where I parked my truck. So I said, I'm gonna go home now because it is 6:45 and the sun is setting. Might as well tuck these kids in with T-Dubs, give T-Dubs a kiss, and still got like 3 hours left to run. So just trying to run Uber as hard as I can until I get a load for my truck, because I gotta be able to pay my bills and keep rolling when the trucking's just not there. It's just not there for independent contractors right now. I know a lot of people lease on other guys or they go company, but you can make more money Uber driving than you can leased on or company, especially if you're trying to like lease purchase a truck. So it's a sad truth, but if you hustle this Uber thing and you are mechanical and you can replace a motor in a car or do your own maintenance on the car, it can be very fruitful. You just got to buy the car. So all right, let's go see these babies. I'll wrap this video here because I'm pretty sure I got a lot of footage. Alex, again, thank you for your service, and T's and P's to that driver who hit that car. I mean, that was, I drove by again later when I was taking this lady to the Chevrolet dealership to pick up her car for service, and the police were there filling out a report, and they had the van backed up and the truck was backed up. But man, that is a horrible noise to hear, I'm sure, when you're trying to take a turn, you hear crunch, crunch, and probably a bunch of honking. So all right, see what these boys are doing. Their movie should be probably halfway over or close to over. Catch them, sit with them for a little bit, and tuck them in. They only have 2 more days of school left and it's spring break. So we'll see what we're gonna do for that. I'm gonna Uber this whole week, try to do the whole 7 days, unless I get a good load. Unless Coyote actually counter offers instead of declining loads, or JB Hunt counter offers instead of just rejecting loads. I know the market's bad, but at least counter or say, like, this is what we'll take it for. Don't just say, oh, 750 is my best, like Cody did, and then post it for 900 later. It's all good. The sheriff out here got some baseball practice. Okay. We didn't do this league right here, the fall. Or not the fall, the spring, because it's just kind of cold. Like, we were freezing half the time. And the boys are already not that interested in this half the time. And then Kylan's like, yeah, I'm really not interested because I'm freezing. So we will do it next time. We do it twice a year, do the next league. And yeah, the boys are hitting the ball great. Kylan doesn't get the concept when I tell him to swing. He always waits for me to throw the ball. He doesn't swing when I tell him because I try to time it when he swings and I throw the ball and they can hit it. But yeah, he doesn't get that concept yet, but he will. Oh, golf cart's out. They did go to the park today. All right, let's turn this thing off. Go see these kids. Bring that iPad with me. There you go. All right. Beautiful sunset, though. And they already went to the park, so I don't get to take them. But let's go catch a movie. And I need to power wash that thing, but I'll park it for T-Dubs. She doesn't like parking it back in there. And they went to the hot tub, too. I got to put the cover back on because T-Dubs doesn't do that either. But she barely got it off. It's like all sideways. All right.
Maybe this guy knows where we are. He looks smart. He's got 5 heads.
Sir, could you tell us where to find a Krabby Patty?
So this is so dumb.
My friend's
So
talking
funny.
to you.
Oh, a giant hairy porpoise. It's Peach. Suffering. Poor thing. No, those aren't porpoises.
How's your movie? Don't suck your thumb, please.
We need to get these guys back in the water.
Come on, gosh.
I mean, look how he sleeps. Craig said it wasn't good.
More chips.
Still got your squishy ball? More chips.
Yeah, I want more.
That's the only thing you like? Was school fun today?
Yes.
Good. All right, well, on that note, guys, God bless you. Pray for the freight market. We're going to watch SpongeBob, and we'll get more chips. So someone has been asking
He has
since
been
he got
dying
this,
to know what's in it.
what's inside.
Ew.
This is why it's fun to see what's inside stuff. That's how it makes it work.
And he has been chewing on it, which he shouldn't be doing.
Can I touch it?
I mean, don't get crazy, but what's it feel like?
And on that note, we will see you on the next one. All right. My goodness. Finally got your ball to break open.
Oh, wow.
Ew, it's pasty.
You know what it is?
What?
No, do you?
No.
God bless you guys. See you on the next one.
Bye.